Ba-da-boo. Ba-da-bip-ba-da-bip-ba-boo. Boom. Oh, yes. Well, hello there. Been an interesting day today. All the weathers. Very cold morning, followed by quite a hot midday onwards. So, clothing I think I got about right. Not too many layers in the morning. And then sort of went for a walk in a nice summer sun at lunch and had my jumper on at the start because I didn't know how high I was outside. And I did that thing where I'm partway in, I kind of want to remove the jumper, but that would reveal embarrassing sweat stains and be like, that guy's not been running though, has he? Because he's not wearing the running attire. He's simply just wearing civil clothes, not running trainers. He's not wearing shorts. He's just not been running. So yeah, I just keep the jumper on. But I learned something about myself in that moment. It was a bit like intense training. You know what I mean? So that's good. I implemented a trick as well for the cold section of the day, which also this helps because my clothes aren't fitting the best at the moment. I think I know why. And basically, it's an old school trick. It's beyond my parents' generation. This is their parents' generation. This is the early last century generation's idea for keeping warm when things were colder then. What I've done is I tuck my t-shirt into the underwear. You see, now my parents' generation, they were very much the tuck into the jeans, the trousers, the whatever. That's where that tucking happened. Since the 90s, maybe, the shirt's been out. Just be like, no, we're not tucking in anymore. Global warming's done its bit. I don't need this tucked in anymore, unless you're doing a proper outdoorsy thing. But I tell you what, it makes a huge difference to go into the underwear. Holds very well indeed. If you're a bit of a fat lad, worried about hanging out the bottom of your items of clothing on the top half, I can't suggest it enough. And it's either that, or you get a connecting bit of material that goes underneath the leg to just hold it in. If you've got to that stage, please stop what you're doing and do some exercise. I'm talking to myself, of course. But I'm not there yet. I've thought about it many times, but I won't. I'm gonna try and prevent that from happening as best as I can. But that's all I'm going to say about that, because I keep talking about it and not actually doing it, and that's okay. That's fine. It's just a flaw I have. People have flaws, don't they? Some people are just complete wankers, and I've got to that point now where there's some wankers around me during the day. Pisses me off. But I've just been like, you know what? You just get annoyed. I just accept them for who they are. Just go, yeah, that's just them. I just eye roll myself through this. Just go, whatever. Well, I've done it for years, but this time I'm not even going to let them get in. I'm just going to be like, oh, that's who you are. It might just be that one day. They might just be having a bad day. I can admit that. I will just let that roll. Just go, yeah, fine. Okay, that's who you are today. Fine. If you turn out to be a bit different later on down the line, fine. Cool. Just going to roll with the punches. I'm not one of these people who's going to ever claim that, like, I did some work on myself and now I'm a fully adjusted. No. No. I'm never going to be fully adjusted, and that's fine. But anytime I can catch myself go, "Whoa, don't let this ruin your day," I'm going to jump in there and make an adjustment. One good adjustment I've made, because a bit of an angry chap. You can use this yourself. Now, when I say this, you might be in disbelief. I didn't believe it at first. I sort of came up with it through seeing some dumb things. And basically what it is, right? So, say you've made some food, right? You got it on the side, you're like just messing around with it, and you're like, and suddenly, you drop it, it's all on the floor, and it's ruined. Now, we can, and this has a satisfying quality to it. You can scream and shout, and be like, "Ah! No, make things worse, knock more things over, breaking stuff, fun, right? But I don't want that energy in my house. If anyone's around. So, what I've come to do, and this, again, you won't believe this will work, because I didn't believe it would work, but it's just something I started doing, so it wouldn't be like causing an energy in the house. It'd be like, food, drop, and I just stop. I'd be like, anger. Sometimes rage. Just let him sit there. Yes, I feel anger now. It kind of makes me laugh a little bit, so it kind of works. Sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Right, something goes wrong. You're doing something on the computer. It's not quite working. Crashes. Anger and rage together. Angrage. I've not thought of angrage before. Angrage. I do find myself a lot of the time, because I start with anger and rage, and that's it really. I just normally find myself like something goes like, I dropped, something didn't work on my phone. Yeah. And rage. This is anger and rage, but this is just, I'm just not even bothering with the start. I'm just going and rage. So that's a good tip for you. Or it isn't. Either way, take it or leave it. Again, don't necessarily work all the time. But 99% of the time, I think you'll be baffled by the result. Especially if you've got kids. And they've just knocked something over, just go, rage. Oh dear. It's probably just like a simple, like, I don't know science, but it's like just stopping, taking a breath. But not shying away from being like, I'm angry. How do I stop being angry? Just go, and rage. Fuming. Anger. Temperate rage. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not a well-rounded individual. Ever will be. I get wound up about stuff too easy. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm like remarkably calm in like a real situation. Little things can tip me over. I can also sit for, let's be honest, years thinking about some muppet in a shop. Just sometimes I handle it well, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I handle it well, because, if I so much as raise my voice a bit, suddenly it's like, oh my God. Especially in workplaces. So I just got to sit there and go, Rage. No, you didn't quite do that, did you? Mm-hmm. Act like I did it on purpose. I don't fucking do it on purpose. It's a fucking mistake. Now fucking relax. It can be fixed. Everything can be fixed. Still, I feel good about myself. Oh dear. Anywho, that's the anger management section for the day. So that's what we've learned today. If you're cold or worried about gut spillage, I can't highly suggest enough tucking the t-shirt into the underwear. Gold. And then the temperate techniques for anger and rage. Someone's being a bellend, go, yeah, that's just who they are. Fine. Okay. Dear. But yes, that's it for today. I hope you've had a good time and enjoyed it. And bye.